Camper issues, the bedroom. So the bedroom, excuse, most of what's here is a mess, but I got some ceiling work to do. Now it is peeling off, and I got some spray glue to fix it. I can't get the glue to stay, and with the temperatures, it's not going to be warm enough to stick anyway. So, I have to redo my entire bedroom ceiling. I can't sleep in here. My allergies go insanely bad. I think I'm allergic to the adhesive, and as it's drying out going airborne, it seems to be connected. I sleep on the couch in the living room. But I'm planning in this room, I'm going to switch the camera here, but to completely gut it because, let me find the right wall here. Okay, you can tell that it's supposed to be tucked under the ceiling, right? Or the ceiling's supposed to be under the wall. These little strips are plastic. I can't get this off without risking damaging them. So I think I'm going to take out the walls, change the walls with foam boards instead, and then just paint those, and then I'll have better insulation. I'll at least have insulation. And I'm still trying to figure out what I can do to replace the whole ceiling. I might do the same with the foam boards, but I'm not sure. But all the cabinets have to come down and everything, so it's going to be quite the little project. And I don't know what I'm doing. So construction and like remodeling, like it's kind of like a hobby type interest of mine. I can do a lot of basic stuff. My cat's going nuts. I can do a lot of basic stuff, but I don't know anything about RVs. But I know there's no insulation, so I'm thinking I can cut down some of the space in here. I don't need this much space for a sleeping spot anyway. So losing a couple inches all the way around in the bedroom is fine. I don't know what I'll do for the main living quarters, but for the bedroom, that's what I'm thinking. The foam board will also be lighter weight, so that will lighten my load. So if I do decide to go back on the road and travel this, which at this point I'm not, it would be less weight. But because of the temperatures and the lack of help and lack of money, I'm probably going to have to wait to do it until late spring, early summer. So it won't help my heat situation right now unless I can find a job and get rides to work. Otherwise, I'm pretty much tapped on my money. So I don't know what to do, but that is the plan. Timing is still kind of up in the air, but I've got a wall that's buckling, and the previous people took, I'll flip the camera again, people took the trim off already, so this just came unnailed. So I'm like, oh good, I got one started. But yeah, I think I'll be able to put in like foam board in here just fine. And it's like, well, it's got like the wall support in here. This is my little pocket sliding bedroom door. I still want to keep that functioning, but yeah, I'm kind of leaning on the foam board. I just don't know what options I have for the ceiling. So if anybody out there knows RVs, because the ceiling's pretty much gross anyway, so I'm thinking, well, if I could take that down and use something else. There is styrofoam up top, you can see in some of the vents, so there is some kind of insulation. But yeah, it's a project. Right now the heat is the focus and the allergies, and until I can figure out what I'm doing with the ceiling, I'm kind of at a standstill anyway, because I don't want to take down the whole ceiling and have even more allergens in the air. The only other thing I could think is to use a glue adhesive or another kind of a spray sealant, take the ceiling down, and then just use that. Being a camper now, the vinyl ceiling, though, I'm sure is a moisture barrier thing. So with all the condensation in the air, and especially until I get temperature stability going, I don't want to make things worse. So lots of living and learning. So if you know anything about RVs and what options I have to replace the ceiling, that will be easy enough to work with, because there's a lot of vents up top. Let me know. I'm kind of going through and trying to figure stuff out right now. So we'll see. But if I can get a game plan, then maybe I can find enough stuff to sell off to buy the materials. I don't know. I'm willing to part with stuff, so it's just what's worth it, and how to sell, because I'm not good with that stuff, and it's too late for yard sales. So, taking suggestions. Let me know. Thank you.